Hey, what's up guys? I'm Exclusively Lex and welcome to my Aaero Quicklook. Now, just to let you guys know, I did receive a review copy of this game from the developers to go ahead and show you guys some gameplay. And also, I'd like to further note that I'm actually playing this on the Xbox One. The game will be available for Xbox One, Steam, and PS4. Aaero was created by a two-man team in the micro studio Mad Fellows. They describe the game best as a game that synergizes high-speed sci-fi shooting action with immersive music elements to deliver an amazing audio-visual experience. They don't want to call it a rhythm game specifically, but there are a lot of big parts to it that actually play like a rhythm game. For example, when you shoot the enemies, they get destroyed on beat. You move your ship kind of like to the energy and synergy of the music that plays in the background. But at the end of the day, you don't want to hear me talking. So let's go ahead and jump in to Aaero. You can jump in the tutorial to see go ahead and how you play, or you can jump in right to playing. If you haven't played it before, it's going to show you the video, which is the first tutorial. As you can see, you move the ship around with your left stick, and when you shoot enemies, you actually target the enemy with your right stick. But already here, just in the tutorial alone, it's showing you how big a part the music actually plays in this game. And again, back to what I was talking about, you actually go ahead and target the enemies with the right analog stick, and then you shoot with right trigger. Now, the great thing about this game is that the enemies will die on beat. Now, what that means is that the lasers that are coming out, the blue lasers that you see coming out, are either going to be a straight laser or they're going to be delayed just enough so that the enemies actually do die on beat. The straighter the laser, the more points you get. If you aim at an enemy and you shoot and then the laser takes more of a curvature, it's actually going to be less points for you. The thing is, you can actually target up to 8 enemies at a time before you go ahead and shoot your beam off. This is what I wanted to show you guys. There's two modes available right at the beginning. There's chill out mode, there's normal mode, advanced, and master. Chill out mode is a mode that you can actually have all the maps available for you, and you can actually play them without any worry. There's normal mode, which, you know, as you progress and as you get better, you open up more levels and keep on going forward. Advanced, you need 90% of the stars to unlock, and then there's master, which if you're the best of the best, you have 100% unlocked and you're able to jump in to the hardest difficulties as far as all the levels go. Let's go ahead and jump into the first level. Base Cannon by Flex Pavilion. So this is the thing, is when you look at this game, the way it's described and the way it's shown to you is that it's not just a game where you kind of just running through. It's a rail shooter, but you don't just destroy like the small amount of enemies that are in your way. You don't just follow the beam. Yes, you do that. That's a major part of it. But there's actual boss battles that happen as well. After every 4 tracks is a boss battle that comes out, and it's, you know, you're able to progress without actually defeating the bosses, but obviously you do get the satisfaction of defeating the bosses and getting better and better every time you play this game. Oh, I missed a drop. It feels so bad when you miss a drop. As you can see, there's obstacles here as well. So it's not just, you know, driving straight without a worry. I'm getting better at the drop there. Hey, 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 hey. Sorry, I'm getting into here. Getting that multiplier. Woo! I'm still alive. Oh, I missed it. Almost missed it. So as you can see, there's obviously the open world and there's the enemies. And it tells you when you have the max number of enemies targeted. And again, all the enemies die on beat. As you can see, I'm not doing very well with trying to destroy them on beat. There, I did. I didn't even expect the damn freaking small little drop to come out there. So I was too busy waiting to target something that I totally missed the first entrance. I gotta admit, that's actually a lot of fun. Because like not only am I going on the rails, obviously try to get the music going, I'm targeting these enemies, but I'm trying to shoot them when I feel the next beat is gonna drop, or then you're gonna feel that next beat. So you're not just aiming, wildly and hoping that you get a hit off every time. Nice. Let's see how well I did. My ribbon accuracy was a lot better than the beginning. An achievement, kicking it. Complete base cannon on normal. Loving it. My ribbon accuracy, as you can see there, was a lot better than the actual beginning. There is, of course, a leaderboard, so you can go ahead and compare your points to everybody else's points there. Can you get to the top of the leaderboard? You gotta show me what you got. The lines are not just all straight anymore. As you progress more, the actual area changes a bit, so it's not just a straight line anymore, and it's not just a circle path that's open to you. You get some obstacles in your way that if you crash into them, you immediately destroy your ship. And as I mentioned before, after every 4 tracks, or aka the 5th track, there's a boss fight at the end. Just to let you guys know that this game, even on Steam, it does say it requires a controller. So it doesn't make it as simple as just using a mouse and be able to move around. The whole concept of this game was to be able to move around with the controller. And that brings up the difficulty level for sure. So you gotta go to the beat, but you can't let but you don't want the actual boss, the enemy to get away. Woo! That's a cool way of showing you that. Nice, we're able to escape that. You want to get your shots off as fast as you can, because once he, the boss goes underground, at least this boss, you're not really able to hit him anymore. Hey. Nice. No! First instruction. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a prime example of how you can finish the song by not defeating the boss. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to defeat the boss, but I still completed the track. Obviously, this being my first jump into Aaero on the Xbox One, the more I play, the better I'm gonna get at it. Obviously, the same thing can happen to you guys. The more you guys play, the better you guys will be at it as well. It's highly addicting at the beginning. You want to keep playing, and of course, this is just a normal mode. So, as the difficulty increases in itself, you see different environment switches, and then of course, you see different obstacles in your way. You saw that the boss fight itself wasn't just trying to fight the boss. There's like little enemies that get in your way. You have to try to defeat them quickly and of course on the beat. So the more you pay attention to the rhythm, the more you pay attention to where you are, the easier and easier it gets in that aspect. But of course, keeping the rhythm is always the hardest thing. You either have it or you don't. You either get better at it or you don't. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick look into Aaero. This game is available April 11th, 2017 on the Xbox One, PS4, and Steam. And if you do decide to pick it up on Steam, like I mentioned earlier, it still requires a controller to play, which kind of brings in a little bit more of the difficulty into the actual aspect. But it's a fun game. As you can see, obviously you're going to know the songs more and more. But once you hear those rhythms, those beats, you start contemplating and then, thinking about it as well as you play the game more. Of course, this is just a normal difficulty. I had, advanced and master difficulty will be a lot harder. And maybe they'll show more stuff in there. I'm not sure just yet. We weren't able to see that. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick look into Aaero. I want to thank Mad Fellow Games again and Reverb for go ahead and hooking me up with the review code so I can go ahead and show you guys the gameplay for this game. As always, guys, don't forget, I'll link down below so you guys can check out more about Mad Fellow Games and check out more info on Aaero. They're down in the description below. And as always, guys, if you guys like this video, hit that like button. If you guys want to watch more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. It definitely means the world to me. And as always, guys, I'm Exclusive Elex. Welcome to the exclusive family. One for a hell of a ride. Take care, guys.